everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and another episode of Cash or Trash, where we look at the hot comics of this past week and make predictions sure to go wrong. Not always by we, I mean me and myself, my man Marcus. What's going on? Circumstances.
So good to be here. Can I just say, I love that intro music. I love it so much. It's Pavlovian.
I found that early on as a freebie on YouTube, and it just works.
It's yours, man. I will never hear that and not think of you.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, sir. We got my man GT Key in here early tailgating. Mr. Ramman saying, can't believe you're doing this during the Chiefs game. Well, I'm trying to do this during halftime, so our analysis might be a little quicker tonight than normal.
I don't think I want to watch any more of this.
Marcus does it because they're playing like ass. Let's be real. They are not playing well.
Terrible. So upsetting.
Gordon is in here. What's going on, Gordon? So, yes, this is our show. I do on Saturdays, I put out the look back, where we look back to hot comics from 6 months ago. This is a video where we look at the hot comics from this past week and make predictions for that 6-month video. And with that, let's just get started and see what we got this week. Let's see. Get that added to the stage here. Whoa, that is not the one I want. This is the one I want. Why is it not adding it to the stage? There it is. I don't know what was going on there. We got my man Tony in here. What is going on? Daymare, what is happening? Kenneth Bird and He Who Remains. Welcome, all of you. First up, we got Howard the Duck, number 12, the first appearance of the band Kiss in comics. And this is hitting the list because Ace Frehley passed away, one of the members of Kiss. These Never Last. This is a classic. I'll be back. $10 to $35 here, 9.85. But your thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, clearly I'll be back. Borderline dumpster fire, especially at the high end. This kind of event that puts something on the list is not everlasting. It's a shot. There's not a series that's going to come out that's going to raise the popularity of this book or anything. There's nothing that's going to bring it new fans. It's old fans coming and getting this because of this event. When the event's gone, the book's hype will be gone and you will get it much cheaper. So I'll be back. Borderline dumpster fire.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with everything you just said on that. And most of that applies to this next book, which is Marvel Comics Super Special number 1, the second appearance of Kiss in a comic. This time they're on the cover. The comic is mostly about them. This is also the one where supposedly they took vials of their blood and mixed it with the ink and did all that crazy stuff. That this book has always had value. Right now it's $65 to $250 for raw copies, 9.4 sitting at $1,000 to $1,200. It's always a lot of value here, but not quite this level of value. My thoughts are the same as on the previous book. You want to be patient on this book if this is one you want. But Marcus, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Another I'll be back, but this one's obviously more valuable than the other one just because the coolness of it. It's a great cover. So this one has life beyond this moment, I think, but its price will definitely come down a bit. So
yeah, it's going to return to what it's been as opposed to whatever little bump we're getting right here. So, all right, next. We got a little Transformers number 1 from 2023. The Energon universe is getting an adult targeted animated series. So that's causing these books to hit the list. We got a couple of them to talk about. $20 to $50 for a raw copy for this Transformers number 1. And yet only $90 to $110 for 9.8. Your thoughts on the Transformers book at the start of the Energon universe, Marcus, now that that version is getting an animated series?
I think this is something that can increase the value of this book long term, so that this is a real spec thing. But option news, we know there's a long time between now and us seeing this on the screen. So I'll be back for you.
Yeah, and I also think, I get where there's a bump here, but there's been so many different versions of Transformers that have been made in the animated series over the years. I know there's a lot of love for this book and this new Energon relaunch that's going on. I just wonder if this series it's going to be targeted at adults, if it's going to have the success that they want, that it actually will change this book in terms of the comics, in terms of...
I think it will. I mean, look at what they've done.
But if they're relying on just the old people buying the comic, that is not enough people for an animated series to be successful.
I don't see why it would be any different from Invincible.
We'll see. I mean, the Invincible is obviously the template they're going for. Absolutely. We haven't seen very many. Most of them don't become invincible. That's all I will say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, skepticism is definitely warranted here, but I think this book has a bright future. Just don't run and pay too much now.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of
I would put
copies
this
of
as an
this
I'll be
one.
back, but I would be cautious here.
The last thing I'll add is there's plenty of copies of this particular book, and something that Comic Tom and them mentioned is that the 1 in 100 with the surprise death in this book on the cover is only $100 for a 9/8 slab, which seems like an incredible steal if you are thinking about specking on this. So I endorse that thought.
All right, next we got Void Rivals #1, which is the start of the Energon universe. So they did not start with Transformers #1 or G.I. Joe #1. They started with this Void Rivals series to relaunch the Energon universe. This is only a $4 to $10 book. 9.8 only sitting at 80. This one I feel like is like basically you're paying cover price plus a little. This feels like a worth it to me. But your thoughts here, Marcus?
Yeah, for that price, why not? If you believe in this one, that's a price you can definitely get in and not worry too much about failing if it doesn't work out. So 100% worth it. I regret not jumping in on this. I really regret it.
Yeah. We're going to keep going. We're same thing here. And this, we're going to not one of the new G.I. Joe books. We're going back to the original G.I. Joe book from 1982. This one's hitting the list. 50 to 200, 800 to 1,000 for 9.8. This is basically where this book is setting. It really wasn't a spike in value. I looked back a ways, and this is maybe a very slight bump, but this is kind of where this book sets. So I put this as a worth it myself also. But your thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, this is a get in where you fit in. This is a bona fide key that's going to be sought after for, has been and will be for a long time to come. So hopefully you find a price you're willing to pay. You're going to be happy with it.
Yeah. Got people saying hello to Magic Lasso in the chat. All right, we're going to move on from the Energon into Black Hole #1. So apparently, I don't know anything about this series from 1995, but Netflix ordered it straight to series. So $20 to $40 all of a sudden for this was the $5 to $10 book. I still put this as a trap. I haven't seen Netflix. Very rarely has a Netflix series like move something, but we'll see. But your thoughts, Marcus?
Think about the large number of books that were optioned by Netflix and then disappeared. Going to 2021 alone, Shadecraft optioned by Netflix. Where's Shadecraft? Never seen. Berserker optioned in 2021 by Netflix. We're still waiting on that one. There's another one I had in mind, but I just lost it. But Noctera, another one got optioned by Netflix. We've heard nothing about it, and that's been 4 years ago. So running out and rushing, thinking this is the hot book you got to get right now is just incredibly foolish.
This is what I say. If you didn't care about this before, why would you care about it now?
Yeah.
So, all right, next we got The Blind Bag is on the list for the second week in a row. $6 to $10 last week. Did I actually remember to double check the price on this one, or did I add it, copy it over, and not look? Let me double check because I don't remember if I did.
Man, the blind bag thing is so interesting to me. How it's like gambling. Gambling is taking the country over.
Yeah, it's still basically going for $6 to $10. There are a couple sales that have been higher for blind bags, but yeah, it's still basically in the same kind of range. But I don't understand this. I mean, I guess whatever.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah, there's a crap ton of these.
Now, Gordon says people are being taken advantage of, but I don't know. Can a grown ass man in his 30s buying comic books be taken advantage of?
I mean, if you're getting taken advantage of, then that's your fault.
Yeah,
I mean, you're just gambling that you're going to get one of the rare ones, but I haven't even really. Somebody was saying that they're not even really well distributed, that they seem to come in clumps so polybag, man, yeah.
I think it's a fun concept, yeah, but
it's a fun concept, but the fact that every single one was blind bagged is just kind of whatever. It makes me less inclined than if like there were like a blind bag cover that had like 3 or 4 variants or something.
Yeah, I had no interest
instead of 90 variants in this stupid thing. So yeah. All right.
Yeah, and there's a ton of these. I mean, how many? There's like an insane number of copies of those.
Yeah, and this is Daymares. They've had a big problem with collation. Like they're not randomly distributed. Like if you get some good ones, then you're probably going to get some good ones, and if you don't, you're probably not. So yeah. All right. Next, we got Exquisite Corpses number 6, the 1 per or thank you foil. We haven't had one of these hit for a while. The first 2 issues, the 1 per store, hit pretty well. For some reason, this number 6 is taken off. We're looking at $40 to $80 on this. I haven't been reading the series. I'm waiting for a trade at some point. I've heard good things about it.
Trade's already out.
Go ahead.
There's already a trade out, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed it would trade when come out till the series was over.
It's only like 4 issues, so it's a really short trade.
Oh, that's dumb. I'm not buying a trade for not getting the whole run.
It's not very many issues. I think it's only 4 issues in the trade.
Yeah,
I don't know where I put it. I thought I had it right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan of that. X-Men.
It's a great book, though. I really recommend the read. I'm excited about where it's going. And I have stopped making comic book content, but this book makes me want to make something about it. It's so good.
I'm just going to say, I'm with He or Mange. If you're putting out a trade with only 4 issues and it's only going to be like a 12-issue series, that's a bit of
I thought that was weird. I might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure I bought it.
Anyway, unless there's some weird event here this deep into the run, one of these foils is not a good bet, in my opinion, even if you love this series. This late into the run, unless there's something specific happening in this book. Your thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, I don't get why this particular book would be something that pops. I don't in the long term. It's a now thing, so 100% I'll be back. I don't get why you would overpay for this.
Yeah. Next, we got, for the first time in almost a month, but the third time total, we have Nightwing number 130, the Kevin Wada pumpkin spice variant, back on the list at the same price it was going for when it was on the list like 3 weeks ago at 20 to 35, but it continues to sell in high numbers, so it's on the list. I stand by it's going to be an I'll be back. If it hasn't jumped in value at this point this early on, I don't really see it. But then again, that Jason Todd book is like continued to climb later and later. That was the spicy book from like a year or so ago or 2 years ago. Your thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, I still, every time this has jumped on, I haven't understood it. I'm with you on the I'll be back, but I mean, this is like the 3rd week this book has been on the list, which is a little surprising. I don't get it. So I feel like we might be wrong, but I'm going to say I'll be back. It's not even that great of a cover. And I love it. Everybody knows.
I get it's a thirst trap cover and I'm not the target audience, but I don't feel like this is that great of one, but whatever.
I've seen way better sexy Nightwing covers than this one. I don't get it.
Yeah. So this book again. Yep. It's still hanging around. Next. We got Muppets. We got the next 3 books are all Muppet related. We got Muppet variants coming from Marvel. First up, we have Venom number 250, the Nick Bradshaw variant of.
Daymares is right. It is only 3 issues. I was wrong. It is just 3. And that
trade. It's a 3-issue trade.
Yeah, I knew it was not very many because I was very disappointed when I finished. I was like, damn, it's
what the blank. That makes me not want to buy the trade at all. So,
it's a good book, though.
Yeah, but 3 issues. Come on. Anyway, back to Fozzie as Venom, or in the black suit. $30 to $50 for this thing. Your thoughts, Marcus?
I don't understand whatsoever. I mean, it's a fun cover, but it's like a cover price buy, and I don't understand overpaying for this one. So I'm going to say trap for this one. I mean,
we've had a ton of the like Disney ones over the last few years, and the vast majority of those have not been worth anything. I find it hard, although there are exceptions. Maybe this is the exception, but at 30 to 50 just seems insane. To me, this seems like a trap. This was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems crazy to me.
No, I think he's right. It is Rolf the dog.
Rolf the dog. Yeah. What did I say? I said Fozzie there. I did say Fozzie, didn't I? I meant Rolf. So yeah. All right. Next, Spider-Man Wolverine number 6. We got Chef as with the 3 spatulas.
Okay, I like this one. I actually like this one a lot.
10 to 20 on this one, so it is at least a little more reasonable, but I still put it as an I'll be back. But your thoughts?
Man, I'm gonna say I'll be back, but I actually really like this one. I hadn't seen this one yet.
This one's at least funny, yeah. I mean,
that's what Taylor said. Yeah.
So, and then last we got an AF-15 homage on Amazing Spider-Man Torn number 1. Miss Piggy packing Kermit. 15 to 22 on this one. I still put it as an I'll be back. It's my same thoughts, but maybe this one I actually like. Of the 3, this one I like the least. I don't
really. I love it.
Yeah.
I love this one. I like it.
I think I like Chef the most. Rolf is okay, but this one is just like I don't know.
Definitely, I'll be back though. I wouldn't overpay for this.
Get rid of her. You have to watch if you've never seen it. There's a clip around like it's this like improv show thing where they get prompts and they have to do something, and there's a guy that is like Kermit the Frog on trial for murder. It's freaking hysterical. You have to watch it at some point. Just look that up. Kermit on trial, because the guy is like, "You've seen me in an abusive relationship for 70 years." It's hysterical. It's really good. If you've never seen that, made me think of it. All right, next we got Amazing Spider-Man number 700. This is where the Doc Ock becomes a superior Spider-Man, and Peter apparently dies. $12, 9.8, 150, and this is because a cover coming out for Ultimate Spider-Man seems to hint at Superior Spider-Man. Your thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, I'll be back. It's speculation at this point. We don't even know if it's going that direction. And even if it does go that direction, I'll be back.
And this is not a low print book. ASM 700 is not a low print book, man. So, an anniversary ASM issue? Yeah, no. So, yeah, I would not be chasing this book on any kind of spec for sure. All right. Next, 3rd week in a row, Salvation Run. The prison planet that it shows up at the end of Peacemaker, still sitting there around $5 to $20. It had been like 5 to 12, and then it was 5 to 20, and then it's still 5 to 20, but still lots of sales going on here. Stick with my prediction for the last 2 weeks of it. I'll be back. But if you're paying 20, I'd go trap. But your thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, if you're paying $5, fine. I think it's worth a shot at $5. If I found one for $5, I'd buy one if it was good quality. But anything above that's insane. Like I said, first appearance of a world is not really a key that lasts very long. So while it's fun and it's cool, and I love Peacemaker, and I'm excited about what they're doing, definitely, and I'll be back.
Yeah, for sure. Next, we got Vengeance of Bane. Number 1, first appearance of Bane. This is hitting the list because we got the announcement at New York Comic Con that they're going to make some Nightfall animated movies. They're going to tell that story through animated movies from DC. 50 to 110 on Raws, 9.8, 275, 350. Again, a bump, but not a huge bump on what this book typically goes for. So I slide this right into the I'll be back. But your thoughts, Marcus?
I'm going to say I'll be back, but it does feel like this book is underappreciated, undervalued.
I wouldn't argue with that. It's not. It does seem like it's fairly affordable compared to what you might think it would be.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we've seen Bane in a movie played by a famous actor. I'm surprising it's not more value. But I'll be back. But I think it's worth in 6 months taking a hard look at this book for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, square bound, hard to get a good grade. So next, last book. We're already doing our last book. I told you we were going to fly this week. We got Green Lantern number 87, first appearance of Jon Stewart. We got news that the Lantern show had wrapped filming. So we are finally going to get that Lantern show that they've talked about for literally a decade. 125 to 650 on recent Raw sales here. 9.2 for 700. This isn't a huge bump on this, and I feel like with when the show is going to be coming out and stuff, I would put this firmly in the worth it category. But Marcus, your thoughts?
Get in where you fit in on this one, but I would actually go ahead and agree with you and worth it on this one. I think I'm excited about this Lantern show. I'm super excited about it. I have high hopes for it, and if it's gonna, I have high hopes for the DC universe as a whole. So I do think there's some real spec potential with this book. So yeah, I'm with you on this one. Worth it.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's it. Those are our 16 books this week. I told you I want to watch the Chiefs, so we flew. But even though they've been playing like crap. So
we're on the goal line. Let's go.
Yeah. So, all right. Quick shout out to my members. Thank you to them. Really appreciate them for helping keep the channel going. And with that, a big shout out to everyone that donated to Comics Curing Cancer this weekend. What we got, Marcus?
Yes. No, I was watching the game. Yes. Shout out to Comics Curing Cancer. They did such a great job. Everybody involved with that. $65,000 raised is insane. And I'm so proud of those guys.
Yeah.
And so proud of this community for being the driver of that thing. Because, you know, those guys organize it. They do a lot of planning. They do a lot of shipping. They put so much work into it. But it's all for naught without this community stepping up and doing what they do. And I'm so proud of you guys.
Yes. Amazing. And with that, we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to watch. Wait, see if we. Sweet, we got a touchdown, but I'm going to go watch the football game. So at least we got the lead back. I can't believe how we played against the Commanders in the first half.
I need a 10-point win, please.
Yes, please. let's put some space. All right, with that, everybody, I want to thank everybody for watching and hanging out, and we will catch you next time. Later.